welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Anna Gothic, and on this channel I publish everything that inspires me, mostly cozy, heartwarming things, travel, shopping, beauty and so much more. And now I'm in the middle of getting ready. As you can see, my hair is not fully done yet, obviously. It is supposed to turn into something nicer today. But first things first, another sip of my tea. I will light the candle and we will continue getting ready for the day together. The candle that I will be lighting right now is my new candle by Woodwick. It is an Icy Woodland Trilogy candle. It has like 3 scents and the scents are going to change as the candle burns. I have almost finished the first one and I feel like this candle is perfect for this transitional period that we have in the weather right now. It feels like winter is over, but spring hasn't fully arrived here yet, and this scent is perfect for being cozy at home with a cup of something warm. So I will get my matches and light this candle right now. So the candle is burning. We're gonna continue doing my hair. If you hear some crackling sounds, that's the candle doing this with sounds. And as you can see, I've fallen for the heatless curls trend. I decided to give it a try. I didn't buy a special tool for doing it yet. I decided to try with my rope belt for the first time. So what I did yesterday evening is that I clicked the first video on YouTube that I have seen regarding heatless curls and kind of rolled the whole thing on my head. Sleeping with it was comfortable. I was surprised. I thought that all of this thing that I have here on the back is going to hurt me, but it didn't hurt me at all. It was fine. And now I will open it and we'll see how it looks. I think it's going to be really curly. Okay. This thing very much reminds me of the way we used to do curls when I was a schoolgirl. We used to do these kind of rollers that you put in your hair and sleep with them, but those were made of plastic and sleeping with them was really not comfortable. But the next day you had this really like voluminous curls. They were small curls, not like big waves, but small curls. I always wanted to have bigger waves, but I was still happy with what I got. You know, the day when you go to school with your curly hair was like a special day. It's very curly. Let's see what we're gonna get after I use my Tangle teaser brush on the hair. To be honest, I really didn't expect that much volume. These curls feel really like tight, like they are not going to fall in the recent hours at all. Now I will try to make them a little bit glossier and shinier with some product. I will try to use the Kerastase Magic Night Serum on the ends and we'll see how it's going to look. I think that is the best that it's going to look for the moment. Anyway, as you can see, it's really voluminous. The curls are definitely there. The worst thing for me are these little hairs that I have here, like the new hairs that grow. They became too curly and they are just everywhere. By the way, I'm wearing my new pajamas today. So this one is by Intimissimi. It's 100% silk pajamas. I think Intimissimi silk products are worth the price. They are not like the high quality silk that is super expensive. Usually this is quite a low quality silk, but it is still silk. It's still super nice to your body, feels luxurious and amazing. I just need to finish my makeup fast. For this we're going to get to the table and I will do that there with you. But before that, I wanted to show you a few things that I got for myself recently from like the beauty body care section. The first thing that I got is the body oil. This is a body oil by L'Occitane, supple skin oil with almond from Provence, smoothing and beautifying. So I used to have a shower oil from L'Occitane with almond. It was amazing, and then I got like a mini product of the body oil. Loved it so much, that's why I got the full version. For me, the smell is simply divine. The texture is amazing. Loving this product so much. And then I also got a few things for my face. One of these things is the serum. I used to talk about niacinamide serum on my channel already and how much I love it. For me, niacinamide is perfect because It really helps with rosacea. I have rosacea skin. I am working hard to improve my health in order to get rid of rosacea at the moment. But for now, there are some skincare products that really help me improve the situation, and niacinamide is one of them. I used to have another brand of niacinamide serum, but it was constantly sold out where I live. That's why I decided to go for the ordinary niacinamide serum. Percentage of niacinamide is the same in both serums. It's 10% niacinamide, and also both of the serums have zinc 1%, high strength vitamin and mineral blemish formula. What I'm 100% sure about is that it really is good for people who have rosacea, for people who have like redness on their face, to calm down the complexion. It's really good, and it doesn't create any dryness on my skin. Like it doesn't create those dry patches that sometimes harsh products do. And another thing that I got for my face, for my skincare, is this eye cream. I am almost out of the eye cream that I have, the Chanel Le Lift eye cream. I love that cream so much, but that is a pricey option, and I wanted to get something more of a mass market. That's why I went for this Neutrogena Retinol Boost cream. The reason why I chose this cream is because it has lots of positive reviews online from dermatologists and generally from everybody. I usually trust Neutrogena brand because I used to have lots of good experience with this brand. That's why I decided to give this cream a try. I haven't used it for a long time yet, so I cannot tell you if it's good or not, but it's definitely not irritating. My eyes feel good with it. We'll see how it works. I'm also looking for something new to substitute my Chanel Le Lift cream, something like a pricier, more of a luxury premium segment, but I was lost. There are so many like eye creams in the premium segment, so if you know one that you really love and you are sure is worth its money, please let me know about it in the comments below. I will be very grateful. And I think that is it that I wanted to show you right now. So let's move to my table and finish my makeup together. I have very exciting news to share with you today. That is really my dream coming true. So let's go and talk about it. I'm going to take my candle to the place where I'm going to do my makeup because I just love the candle burning on the table when I'm doing something like doing my makeup or working. Just perfect. Comfortably settled here in my usual filming spot, finishing my tea, and I still need to put on the lipstick that I wanted to put today and some blush, I think. We'll see what I'm going to do. I have already done my eye makeup with my favorite warm shades of eyeshadow. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette. It is called Modern Renaissance. I didn't like it at first because I felt like it was too warm, like it has those red and brown and pink shades, but now I am loving it way more than I like my cool toned eyeshadows. And the sun is almost out. I don't like when the sun gets out because then I have too much sun in my face when I'm here settled at the table. The mirror that I'm usually using when I'm doing my makeup is this eyeshadow palette by Tarte called Man Eater. By the way, this palette is quite nice as well, but I feel that these shadows are more dusty than the Anastasia Beverly Hills ones, and they are not as pigmented as Anastasia Beverly Hills, but these eyeshadows are also much cheaper. And the blush that I'm going to use today is Benefit Dandelion blush. That's my second time buying this blush. It has a really nice shade. I feel like it's something in between pink and peach, something really in the middle, and it's quite light. It's not too pigmented. It has just a tiny twinkle to it. They have the Dandelion Twinkle option, which is way more glittery and shinier. This one is matte, but not completely matte. It has a little bit of shine in it, if you understand what I mean. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush, which is called, I don't know how it is called. Anyway, I think it's called a satin brush, but I use it for putting my blush. I am not good with those big blush brushes. I usually put too much product on my face with it. I think it looks quite nice. The blush is now done, and now I want to finally share with you the exciting news that I have. These news concern summer and our next travel plans. We have booked our next trip already, and this is going to be a trip to Canada. I am beyond excited. I think I have never been that excited about a trip in my life, like ever. I have never been to the continent of America, of North America. I have never been on a transatlantic flight before, and I'm really excited about everything about this trip. I am also really curious if anyone who's watching this video right now is from Canada or has been there before and is able to give me some tips regarding our trip. I will be really grateful for those. I'm not only excited about seeing beautiful places, I'm also excited about trying delicious foods and shopping. So if you know like restaurants or cafes that you love, coffee shops that you love in Canada, please write them down in the comments below. I'll be really grateful. And also some of the shops or the brands, like the things that you love to buy in Canada. It can be beauty, fashion, really whatever. Please write about it in the comments below. I know that there are some brands that exist only in the US and in Canada, and you cannot buy them in Europe, and I really want to pay attention to those when I am there on our trip. I have my trip plan written down in the phone, because in order to book the plane tickets and the hotel rooms, we needed to have the plan of the trip written down day by day. On the first day, we're going to arrive to Toronto, and we're going to rent a car, and we're going to drive to Niagara Falls, and we're going to stay in a hotel there. I think we're going to be not exactly in Niagara Falls, but not far from it. I first wanted to stay in Niagara-on-the-Lake, as it is like a very cute town not far from Niagara Falls, but then I read that Niagara-on-the-Lake is like the most haunted town in Canada with ghosts, and well, maybe it's not true, but that is really not something I want to start my trip with. So maybe we'll just come to Niagara-on-the-Lake to have brunch or breakfast, but we're going to stay in another place, in a hotel. And then we're going to discover Niagara Falls. We're going to have the whole experience. I am thinking about going on a boat where they put those raincoats on you and you have water smashing in your face, but that's the Niagara Falls experience. I think that's the one that you're supposed to have. So we're still thinking about what exactly we're gonna do when we arrive there. And after the day in Niagara Falls, we're going to go to Toronto, and we're going to stay in a hotel there for a few days. Before staying in Toronto, we're going to spend a day shopping. We're going to go to Toronto Designer Outlet. I think that's the way it's called. Toronto. Anyway, that's the only big outlet that they have in Canada. And if you watched my channel before, you know that I really love discovering outlets and I love finding good deals out there. The most popular videos on my channel are from the outlets here in Europe, and I'm really excited to see if the outlet in Canada is good, if it has nice deals. And then we're going to come to Toronto and spend a few days there. In Toronto, of course, like I want to see the CN Tower, go to I think it's called like Ontario Museum. It's like the most famous museum of Toronto. They also have their art gallery, which is interesting. The zoo of Toronto I'm really excited about. And after having several nice days in Toronto, we're going to catch a flight and go to Calgary. After we arrive to Calgary, we're going to chill for a day or two out there, I think. And then we're going to rent a car and drive from Calgary to Banff. I think Banff is the most popular national park in Canada. The most popular lake there is Lake Louise. We're going to see Lake Louise for sure. We're going to see Lake Peyto, Mistaya Canyon. And after that, we're going to drive towards Jasper. And we're going to spend several days in Jasper National Park. Hotels situations in Jasper National Park was quite difficult. Like right now is February and all of the good hotels in Jasper National Park are already booked. So the one that we chose is okay, but it's not the perfect option. So we're going to discover all of the lakes and beautiful places of Jasper National Park, and then we're going to drive to Kamloops, spend the night there, and then drive to Whistler. Whistler seems like a perfect mountain town, really cozy, and the hotel where we're going to stay in Whistler seems really nice. Like they have a place where you can have s'mores and really enjoy this mountain vibes. And after Whistler, we're going to drive to Vancouver and spend several days there just enjoying Vancouver, everything it has to offer. And basically Vancouver is going to be the last stop of our trip. We're going to enjoy it as much as possible and then fly back to our temporary home here in Warsaw. We're not back in our real home yet, unfortunately. Anyway, that is the plan of the trip. I'm finally going to finish my lipstick because I was holding it the whole time in my hands. By the way, my lipstick is Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury, the matte nude lipstick. I'm using it the whole winter. I feel like it's the perfect nude for winter and autumn. Finished with the lipstick, so that was the plan of the trip that I wanted to share with you. These were the exciting news. I really cannot wait to share everything with you about this trip. I'm going to film every day and then I will keep posting it until like Christmas time. I don't know, I feel like I'm going to film so much. And that was it for the day. That was the catch up of this morning. We're now going to head out, have a coffee somewhere. It's the weekend right now here in Warsaw. It's quite chilly, but it's still nice to get out, walk outside, you know, breathe some fresh air. So that is the plan. Thank you very much for being with me today and for getting ready with me today. If you have any tips about Canada, please write them in the comments below. I'll be very grateful and I will see you very soon. Bye.